are telling you all about our holiday to West Bay, Dorset. Yeah, and then to West Bay, Dorset. Parkdean Resorts.
Parkdean, that was what the name was.
Parkdean Resorts. That's where we stay.
And if you would like to know all about Parkdean Resorts, or even if you would not, and you're just watching us because you like us, because we're very watchable, then stay tuned because our review is coming up. And if you don't like West Bay Park Resort, then there you go. The truth about our holiday.
Let's go!
It's Carrie and Barry.
Hey, Carrie and Berries. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Barry. A big thanks to NordVPN, the sponsors of this video. Protect your online privacy from snooping eyes today by going to nordvpn.com/CarrieBerry.
Recently, we went to West Bay, Dorset. And do you know what? Do you want to know who did all the planning?
Me! Not really me.
Organiser.
Yeah.
Where to stay, the location, how we're going to get there by train, bus.
Gotta admit it.
And how far it is from the bus station to where we're staying.
You like a little bit of credit, don't you? Yes, it was all her. Sorry.
I'm still waiting for the payback.
Hey, I've already paid. And we stayed in just a lovely little caravan. So nice and simple. We kept it very simple. Sorry, I've got like a really dry throat today.
What? Stop the film, man.
No, do you know what? If I've got to suffer with my cough, Carrie, so do they. So do you. You have to suffer with my cough as well.
The holiday camp where we stayed at was a lovely caravan. It was literally a 2 minutes walk away from the bus stop that we arrived into West Bay Harbour. Down the road, as I said, the holiday park, but across the road from the holiday park is... I don't want it, it's hot. Oh. And across the road from the holiday park is the lovely view of the harbour and a few knick-knack shops. Ice cream shop across the road, Cornish pasties, you name it.
Proper
more boats.
Dorset stuff.
Yeah,
innit?
people crabbing. Is it crabbing?
I think they did call it crabbing.
People
when you're grabbing crabs.
Yeah,
Like grabbing.
fishing for crabs. Fishing for crabs.
Why they call it crabbing? It's like grabbing crabs.
Yeah, and then just literally a few minutes walk from there, it's all walkable distance, is the beach.
And there's something special about that beach.
Hold on.
Hey! Something special about the beach and makes you sneeze. No, I want to. Basically, that beach was actually a famous location, wasn't it? That was where they filmed
BROADCHURCH.
BROADCHURCH.
Drama.
One of my favourite dramas.
Sorry, insert drama.
Yeah, drama. One of my favourite dramas, yeah, really of all time. I love that drama. And that's where they filmed it. That's where the iconic scene of the young boy falling off the cliff took place.
Jurassic Coast, it's called. It's the famous Jurassic Coast.
And you climbed up it, didn't you?
I did. One of my other ventures I did while we were away. We were only away for a few days, but we made the most of it. We enjoyed the beach, the harbour, the shops, the people, the entertainment.
I love the little market stalls decorated around the little area.
Yes, you'll see a video shortly of me climbing up this big hill, and it took me an hour altogether, so I climbed up it. It was quite steep, very steep. I was getting out of breath as soon as I turned around.
Your phone cut off contact, and I just had visions of her falling off that cliff just like that young boy. And I kept thinking, oh gosh, she's really fallen off now. It'd be like, well, the music starts.
And you always think, how are we going to get home and everything? You wouldn't even know how to get home, would you?
Well, I wouldn't do it. I need somebody to help me get the right bus. One thing I will say about the beach, gravelly, not very, very sandy, but
we made
beach
the most
regardless,
of it.
wasn't it? Yeah.
So yes, I climbed up this very steep hill, and when I got to the top, it was a bit of grassy land, and there was a footpath, so I wasn't close to the edge. It was a bit of a distance. To my left, there was a golf course, so I just kept on going across. I believe I had to go down. There was a bit of a hill, so you could see the sand, the beach, to your right-hand side, and then you have to go back up again. There was steps and the railing you could hold on to. You could see in the distance loads of people was walking up the hill, and I thought, oh, I want to go for that hill. And I came down again, so I went back on myself and I walked along the beach.
You did?
And I believe we must have went back to have food. Oh no, it was a little tea shop.
Yeah, we're always eating out little
places, you thought, well, might as well make the most of it. And of course we had chips. Before we got to the holiday camp, we chilled out at the beach. Before we even got to the holiday, we got the train to Weymouth, chilled out there. The beach is beautiful, the sight, and we came across a lovely chip shop at the top of the road from the train station. So it was all walkable distance again. The chip shop was a perfect chip shop. We got for Vanessa a portion of chips in a bucket and spade. You could have bought the bucket and spade separately, but also we got the chips. So
it was a little novelty, wasn't it? But
it was beautiful shop.
Vanessa got so excited about the little bucket in space, she didn't want to eat a chip.
No, she didn't, but we saved it later when we got to the park, so, you know, we made do with it. So, back to the West Bay. So,
Accommodation.
Yes, what do you think of the entertainment, Berry?
Bad, actually. It was terrible.
What?
The entertainment, it was terrible.
Oh yeah, the entertainment.
That's what you said.
What do you think of accommodation?
I thought you said the entertainment. Thinking normally you're supposed to have like little characters come out and about, to be fair. But they didn't. They didn't have them, and thought you have is...
Because of restrictions, I believe.
So there you go.
Yes, they did say to us at the time they were hoping things were going to be different, as in there'll be more interactions.
Yeah, but the entertainment for kids consisted of watching a woman come out on stage to introduce cartoon characters on a screen. That's about it, really, wasn't it?
Well, they did that at least twice because they say this character had to isolate. The character came out dancing, and then there was at least one character that came out on stage.
Very quickly, I think.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Even though it was meant to be for the whole hour, but it was 20 minutes. Yeah. And then, about 20 minutes, and then the other 20 minutes of that hour, they just played music, and that was it.
Well, there you go.
And then we did bingo. That
for
only
the adult
lasted,
entertainment, that was pretty. You were good at that.
Yeah, it was alright. I got a
Apart
little
from
bit
the time
too
you
excited.
shouted bingo, and you hadn't actually got bingo.
I had one number left.
Oh, save me.
So I was a little bit excited with it. So that were only for at least half an hour, and then you had another half an hour just
break.
Yeah.
Hanging around, yeah.
I think it's encouraged people their drinks and all that.
That's the other thing, actually. Ordering drinks and food.
Oh, yeah.
It's a weird one. So, pros and cons to this. They had an app version. You couldn't actually go to a bar and order. I went multiple times to a bar saying, hello, can I get this? And they're like, yeah, you've got to sit back down and order it from your phone. Well, I'm like, well, I'm just talking to you here. Why could I not do it here? But apparently I couldn't. You've got to order it on your phone. You give your table number. Wherever you are in that park area, they'll come to you, which is helpful. Useful.
Yeah, you just put the table number in.
But sometimes you just want to have the old traditional way of going to the bar, grab a drink, and then sit back down.
But that has all changed. It is back to that now.
Really?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
because in our hometown, with the pub that we were in, you can go to the bar now. Yeah,
no, we're not on about Weatherspoons, Kerry. We're on about.
Yeah, but you can do that. It's
West
everywhere.
Bay. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the rules would have changed now.
Apparently so.
Yeah. And also, on one of our days, we went swimming.
Oh yes. Again, annoyingly limited.
Because you have to book it.
Limited by restrictions, because you got to book your session, and we could only stay in there for like what, 40 minutes, was it?
45. It was standard.
Wasn't long. No, was it?
Yeah, standard amount of people stay in a swimming pool. It's not the beach, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
If I go in a swimming pool,
He doesn't
stay
go
a couple of hours. Or am I just thinking of when I go in the bath for a shower?
In a swimming pool, it's like 45
Really?
minutes. Yeah, it's 45 minutes.
Really? I just got started
you get
by
hungry,
that point.
you get
No, I didn't go
tired.
Well, I'm tired now, admittedly.
So the next day, after we arrived there, we had a quick
did.
breakfast there. So we arrived,
Very
of course
nice.
you got to pay for it. There was a restaurant there, and there was a cooked breakfast you can have. So I had, I believe it was toasted avocado on it, egg and avocado. Vanessa had wrap with veggie sausages with egg and beans, and you had like the veggie breakfast.
I'm just curious, am I allowed to talk in this episode today?
I think it's because you took over the last one and they've not seen me for a long time.
I saw you on the last one, you were on about iOS 15. So I had veggie sausages and all that sort of thing. Nice lady actually, wasn't she? She was very nice.
Oh yeah, she was very lovely. And also we had the view of the harbour. Oh, that was beautiful.
That was great.
Beautiful. I don't know, actually, was that the day that it was a bit tricky? Oh yeah, because when we arrived, it was tipping. We managed to get there just before it was tipping it down. So that evening it was tipping it down.
That bus ride, going through all the fog.
Very
We were all up
misty.
high in this bus ride. I was right at the back with Vanessa. I was nearly getting bus sick. She was loving
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And
It was making me
you go
tired.
through all this foggy area, didn't you?
Ooh.
Because it was so high up and the rain was terrible. I literally was going through that area. I was praying. I was like, God, please, can I not like crash?
So you arrived there, okay though?
I felt like we were going to crash. I couldn't see through, thinking we might be about to die on this hill before we've even made it to the holiday. Do you ever get there? You think, I don't mind the afterlife, but at least let me go on holiday first, you know?
It's quite funny to see when we were looking in the town area, seagulls snatching food from people, especially on the beach. You've got to be careful. Seagulls are just out to get food.
Yeah, they had a warning put up, didn't they?
Yes, don't feed the seagulls. But of course some people are all that sign, don't they? day.
Because if you feed the seagulls, they chase after you, they get used to it, and they nick everybody's food. From then on, you are their prey. Or your food is their prey anyway. To be fair, we didn't go outside the actual village, did we? At all.
No, everything was there that we wanted. And the main thing of us going there was for just to enjoy the outdoors and for Vanessa to enjoy the beach, which we made the most of it. Sandcastle. We went into the sea as well, so a little paddle, staying in the caravan.
Saying, can we go back to the beach?
Yes, and we had chips on the beach. But since we've been back, we have been good when it comes to eating.
Yeah, but do you remember that seagull attack where they just like landed on somebody?
Yeah.
We were like, that could have been us.
Yeah, you got to be very careful when you're eating food on the beach because they can sneak up behind you and grab that chip. Apart from the first night when we arrived there, it was bad weather. The weather was,
the rest of the time,
yeah, it was. She loved going in the arcade to get little pennies.
I've become like a gambling addict at 3 years old. I was delighted the fact that the little simple things, innit? Do you ever find that when you're on holiday, it's the little simple things you really appreciate? I really appreciated that they had a lovely teapot. Okay, it was just a normal teapot, but I got to put my herbal teas in it. I made my herbal tea. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. This is the stuff we have at home, but somehow when you're on holiday, oh, I'm having holiday tea. Holiday tea. I put the telly on. I know it sounds really bizarre, but the little things become special. I'm watching holiday television. I felt like this, right? And then I'll go to bed. I'm going to my holiday bed. And then I was able to make my filter pot of coffee because I'm glad I didn't have a filter pot. But I'm glad I brought my little strainer along because I have my morning filter coffee. It's not that I do it every day, but this is the ridiculous thing. I do the same old thing.
That's the benefit of having your own accommodation, isn't it? A B&B is bread and breakfast. It says it in the name. You just stay there for breakfast and stay there.
You can't go back and forward, can you?
No, unlike a caravan where we stayed on, which I'm sure you are great for that. I
thought that was brilliant accommodation. You did really well with that.
As expected, we always pack for the last minute, don't we? Yeah. Going there and not going back.
Yeah, because my mum and dad were going to drop us off, weren't they? They took us up halfway, well, part of the way, and we were part of the way, and we were going to catch the train from the rest of the way. But they were like, okay, we're on the way to grab the bags that you've packed. Are you nearly ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. They were like, okay, we'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm like, oh no, I need to pack. So in that 5 minutes, I packed everything. They were like, gosh, you've done well because we took ages packing ours. I'm like,
and do you want to know about the hoo-ha that happened when we got on there? When we got on the train, he forgot his flask. So we were double checking our bag. When we first got on, I was standing by the door, and then Liam and Vanessa sat down the carriage, sat down the spine seat, but then a few people got off the next stop, so I managed to get them to move up. And then that's when he realised his hot flask was gone.
Full of filter coffee.
So after looking everywhere, you ended up calling your parents, and they had to drive all the way back to the station they dropped us off at, and they found it eventually
on the platform,
which I thought that's where it was.
Ironically, my parents were going on holiday themselves, so they took it with them and took a photo of them enjoying my filter pot of coffee on their beach holiday. They're like, hey, having our coffees. I'm like, yeah, great, cheers.
On the way back, it went smoothly. We missed our train connection, so we stayed in Weymouth.
I don't know how you said that's a smooth coming back. There was nothing smooth about our return at all. How did that go smoothly?
So we went back on the beach and had chips and it all went alright. And it was perfect timing though because we went back to the station where our train was arriving.
Yeah, but it still wasn't smooth after that. The train we went on, the toilets were all broken. There was a pregnant woman on board and she said, excuse me, I need the toilet. So apparently what they planned to do is keep doing toilet stops. So it's actually quite sweet. They kept stopping the train every few stations so people can get off and use the toilet. It's a right old weird one. So we all got off and went to the toilet, causing massive delays for the train and for us.
Yeah.
Insane. I would rate that accommodation, I don't know, 8 out of 10.
I was actually thinking
really?
that.
I think if they had a filter pot of coffee machine. Am I going on a bit? Filter coffee.
Yes, you are. And the entertainment, but then again, we can't fault the entertainment because we did go off peak season. True. Because if we went now, when it's a summer holiday break, it would probably be a little bit busier.
You're right.
But saying that, I went when it was the World Cup, when it was one of the tournaments.
I'd actually say a big pro is having it all in together, all included, isn't it? Or, you know, it's all in the area. And the staff every one of them was lovely. Nobody was like snotty and looking down at you. And nobody was like, ooh, stay away from me. You know, I don't like you because you are another person.
Liam. So overall, we had a brilliant time. We'd love to go back there again.
I'm winding you up. Yes, I would. Honestly,
To be
right?
fair, if we
I
were
would
to
love
go back there again, I would love to have another extra day to just explore the town from where we were staying. But we never had that chance because we were just spending time at the beach. We were exploring the area.
I tend to find it's simple things actually that mean the most. Sure, you might just be sat on a gravelly beach, which doesn't sound great in theory, but actually, if you're sat there, you're chilling out, you're enjoying the sun, you're enjoying just the atmosphere altogether, good company with each other, and a chance, more importantly, to come away from the hustle and bustle of life, put down your work for a bit, and remember that life isn't all about work. And I find that's one of the best things about going on holiday, especially for somewhere like this, is that it makes you remember to put your work down. It makes you remember to focus on what really matters in life. Good company, good friends, good family, and just not working.
Where are you guys going on holiday this lovely summer?
And if you're not, where
enjoying
would
this
you
heat
want
wave?
to, if you could?
Or if you're not able to, just enjoy the lovely weather we have been having lately.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
It's going to have its rainy days. We need the rainy days to cool it down.
Also, check out our link below, right? If you're ever interested in protecting your online privacy, I know it's a bit random, this is brilliant. Join up. I do not regret getting a VPN at all. This is life-changing. If you want to protect your online privacy, and we all know we need it today in this day and age, sign up with our referral link down below. This company is sponsoring us for a reason, because they're a good company. We don't just accept any company as sponsorship. This is something we truly believe in, and we highly advise you to go below and go to the link. And it's also in the description as well, so
get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be.
To share this video with somebody that you think would love to know about our holiday, would love a good holiday, or somebody who just loves people who talk about random nonsense.
Yeah.
And God bless you all.
I was delayed.
You were delayed. Oh dear.
They're astoundingly astonishing, from the strikingly bewildering, it's Carrie and Barry. Get rid of all your sorrows.